What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy the Ghoul Guy back at you guys yet again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Team Rocket takeover that's going to be happening during the Crown Clash event. Yeah, let's talk about it, man. We got some new news essentially coming to us about all the new Shadow Pokemon, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Let's go. All right, so this event is going to be starting from May 14th all the way to May 18th. As I said, this is a event going to be going down during the Crown Clash event, which is, I'm super psyched about that event. On top of the Team Rocket takeover, May 14th to 18th is going to be freaking amazing, okay? But anyway, there's going to be brand new Shadow Pokemon. Giovanni is also going to be getting a brand new Shadow Legendary, which is going to be freaking hype. Let's go. Apparently there's going to be brand new 10k eggs, brand new Pokemon in the 10k eggs. We are basically going to get Larvitar and as well as Pawniard in the 10k eggs. They typically earn the 12k eggs. We are getting them in the 10k eggs, which is a higher chance for you to actually get a shiny or even a Hundo, Larvitar, and as well as a Pawniard. Obviously, we are getting King Gambit during this event, so really good opportunity for you to actually get a really good Pawniard for your King Gambit, which is going to be awesome. Now, of course, with this event, you're going to be able to use a charged TM to take away frustration, which is going to be nice. So if you haven't already, tag all your Shadow Pokemon that you plan on using in the future, whether that be in gyms, raids, PvP, or anything like that. Definitely use your charge TM to take away frustration. This is the, obviously the main bonus of actually having this event. So if you actually got a good Shadow Pokemon throughout the time we haven't had a Team Rocket takeover, definitely tag that and take away frustration, because it's definitely going to be useful in the future. Now, with this event, Team Rocket, of course, is going to be freaking everywhere. So for anybody new to this, of course, Team Rocket is going to be in Pokestops. They're going to be in balloons. They're basically going to be spawning, I believe, every hour, if I'm not mistaken. Is it an hour or 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken? Team Rocket takeover events are wild. Pretty much one of the best events you can have, just because you could just fight as many Team Rocket grunts or leaders as you want to try to get a Shadow Shiny, which is freaking awesome if you can actually get it. But anyways, let's actually get into the Shadow Pokemon themselves. All the brand new Shadow Pokemon that we are going to be getting during this event. So we got Slackoth, we got Inkay, Tyrant, and as well as Amora. These are going to be the brand new Shadow Pokemon that are going to be showing up during the Team Rocket takeover event. Slackoth, cool Pokemon, but of course Vigoroth got nerfed during the last couple seasons anyway, so between Counter and as well as Rock Slide, but still cool to actually have a Shadow Vigoroth, to actually use maybe in the PvP in the future, possibly, maybe more viable. We got Inkay going into Malamar. Malamar with the Psy Wave is basically going to do way more damage. Malamar is going to definitely be, a Shadow Malamar is definitely going to be an awesome Pokemon to actually have in the meta for PvP, of course. Tyrant into Tyrantrum. Shadow wise, I don't know how good this one's gonna be, but still cool to actually have a Shadow Dino Pokemon. Like, just the visuals of seeing a Shadow Tyrantrum just sounds amazing to me. I don't know anybody else out there that, anybody else feel that way. Even if it's not super viable, still cool to actually have this Shadow Dinosaur Pokemon in the game. Same as we're talking about dinosaurs, Amora, Shadow Amora, that also evolves into Aurorus. Really cool Pokemon to actually have Shadow as well. It's already a heavy hitter in terms of attacks and charge moves, so I can only imagine how much harder it's going to hit when it's actually Shadow. But at the same time, it is a ice and a rock type, so essentially it is going to take a lot more hits, a lot harder. So if you're going against fighting types, it might be a little difficult with the Shadow, but still cool to see nonetheless. Now let's get into the 1-star raids. Now with the 1-star raids, we have Magnemite, Murkrow, Cyndaquil, and as well as Spoink. Now, for anybody who does not have a Shadow Grumpig, which we already know from this season, Grumpig is freaking amazing, okay? This is your opportunity to actually get it in raids. Let's go, all right? We got Cyndaquil, of course, Typhlosion, Shadow Typhlosion with the Incinerate and as well as the Blast Burn damage. Does tremendous amount of damage as a Shadow. Definitely highly recommend you going out for a Cyndaquil. Magnemite, Magnezone, I'm not exactly sure if it's super viable right now, but at the same time, Shadow Magnezone, a really good electric type user within the actual raid meta. So definitely highly recommend you go out and get that one as well. Murkrow, I believe when it's actually Honchkrow Shadow, I believe it's actually a really good flying type Pokemon. So definitely, like, pretty much everything that they have there to offer in terms of Shadow 1-star raids, you want to go out there and get you a good one, okay? Moving on to the 3-star raids, we have Lapras, we got Paliswan, and we have Girder. Oh my goodness. Okay, so another one really good, right? So Lapras, obviously we already know from this season, Lapras is already a really good Pokemon. If you can get a Shadow Lapras, it's going to do twice the damage, and it's already a pretty bulky Pokemon, so it actually works out for it. Shadow Lapras, definitely one to go get. Paliswan, of course, we know Mamoswine is going to be one of the best ice types in raids, so you definitely want to get you a really good Paliswine so you can power it up and essentially be have a really good ice type in the raids, which is going to be awesome. Girder, I'm not sure if they actually, like, since they nerfed counter, I'm not exactly sure how good the evolution of this Pokemon actually is going to be in terms of raids, but still a really cool Pokemon to actually grab if you are able to actually get some really good IVs. I know it's not really the best in terms of PvP, but I've seen people mess around with it. It is what it is, but yeah, in terms of the raid, shadow raids that we have in this Team Rocket Takeover event, it's looking freaking good. But anyway, let's move on to Giovanni's Shadow Pokemon. Let's go. Now, with Giovanni, you are going to be able to encounter a Shadow Dialga. Yes, you're going to be able to actually get a Shadow Dialga when you actually fight Giovanni during this Team Rocket Takeover event, which is going to be freaking sweet. Now, I don't know how viable it is in the Great League, but to have a Shadow Dialga in the Master League, if you are able to get a good IV, is going to be a very, very good Pokemon. But normally I don't have the best luck with actually getting freaking Shadow Legendaries from Giovanni. But if you are able to get one, definitely a really cool one to actually power up if you are able to actually get a good one. But that is going to be the Pokemon for Giovanni. I'm looking forward to that one as well. Now let's talk about the big news that actually dropped today. Apparently we are going to be getting a Shadow Raid Day. I've already talked about this in previous videos for the May events, but essentially the raid event, the Shadow Raid event that we're going to be having is for Regigigas. This event is going to be starting on May 17th from 2 to 5 p.m. Yes, now most people did not expect this because, you know, most people expected something like a Mewtwo and everything like that, which personally I would actually rather have. But Regigigas, this is going to be the first time it's actually going to be coming out Shadow Shiny, so you're going to be able to actually catch Regigigas Shadow Shiny in Pokemon Go. I don't even believe this was actually regularly shiny. Like, I don't think you were actually able to catch it non-Shadow Shiny. Correct me down in the comments if I'm wrong, but this might actually be the very first, the debut of Regigigas Shiny in Pokemon Go, and you're going to be able to actually catch it Shadow Shiny, and the shiny odds are actually going to be really good, which is awesome. So if you want to actually go out there and actually raid for a Regigigas and actually get you a shiny with the better odds, you can go out there and get it. On top of that, basically you are going to be able to remote raid these shadow Pokemon. So same thing with Shadow Ho-Oh, right? You're going to be able to actually remote raid for the Regigigas, and they actually give you a 20 remote raid limit, which is going to be freaking sweet, okay? So definitely go out there, collect as much Regigigas as you can. Well, you know, raid as much Regigigas as you can in person if you want to participate in this, of course, right? If you at least want to get a shiny, you know, you have better odds that way if you want to. Or, you know, you got 20 remote raids, you can remote raid it until you actually get a Shadow Shiny to add to your collection. But if not, you can actually, you know, keep on raiding until you actually get a really good IV, power it up, and you have a really strong Pokemon in your decks, bro. go. Now, in terms of the moveset, not sure how good this Pokemon actually is going to be, but at the same time, it is a legendary. It would be just cool to actually get a shiny, but let me know what you guys think about that. But essentially, yeah, you're going to get more rare candy, you're going to get XL, you're going to get XP, you're going to get Stardust, everything on top of the fact that getting a really cool shiny Shadow legendary, which is going to be awesome. Now, in terms of counters for Shadow Regigigas, now we have Lucario, so Mega Lucario, we have Mega Blaziken, we have Mega Heracross, we got Shadow Conkeldurr, so essentially Girder, Shadow Girder. If you are able to get actually a good Shadow Girder, apparently it is pretty viable, so here we go there. We got Shadow Machamp, we got Shadow Hariyama, we got Terrakion, we got Lucario, regular Lucario, Keldeo, Marshadow, Necrozma, and as well as Pheromosa. These are all going to be Pokemon that are going to be very good in terms of countering Regigigas, Shadow Regigigas. Now, if you want a Hundo CP, basically the Hundo CP non-weather boosted is going to be 2483, and the Hundo weather boosted is going to be 3104 CP. So definitely look out for those CPs if you do want a hundo from this. Also too, you're going to have the opportunity to buy a $5 ticket where essentially you're going to be getting 8 daily raid passes. You're going to get a higher chance to actually get rare XL candy, which is really good. An additional 50% of raid XP, which is also really good. And you get 2 times raid Stardust. So definitely with the star piece, lucky egg, and everything like that, you can go out, raid as much as you can, and yeah, get some XP, get some Stardust and everything like that. If you do plan on doing that, it's $5 and you get some extra bonuses with it, which is awesome. So definitely, if you want to participate in this, definitely go out there, raid for it, or remote raid for it. You got 20 of them, let's go. That is pretty much everything for the event. And of course, there's going to be a $5 ticket during the Crown Clash event, where essentially you're going to be able to encounter Nidoqueen and Nidoking that are also going to be shiny eligible with the crown, which is going to be awesome. It's going to give you another Super Rocket Radar as well, which is awesome. I don't know if that means you can fight Giovanni again. That would be pretty sick if that's the case. That might actually be the case, actually. So that's pretty sweet. And you get 2 regular, raid passes. So essentially 2 extra passes, Super Rocket Radar, and you get two opportunities to actually get a Shadow, well, not Shadow, you're able to get a shiny Nidoking and not Shadow, oh my goodness, you're able to get a shiny Nidoking and a shiny Nidoqueen, potentially, with the crowns, which is going to be awesome. But anyway, looks like this whole event, the Crown Clash event, on top of this Team Rocket Takeover event, is going to be freaking sick. Cannot wait for this event. Definitely let me know what you guys think of everything I just talked about down in the comments below. I am just super psyched, super hyped about it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think down below, and if you guys enjoy the video, definitely leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel grow. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.